Okay, so what you guys are about to see should be in a treat, because this will be fun. In for a treat. Duh, I speak English, I promise. Anyway, me and Adam Junglin, we're going to play for $100, a heads-up sit-and-go. You'll obviously hear him and me as well. We're both going to do audio, and you're going to get a chance to hear kind of how both of us approach this heads-up match. All right, he's raising the button. He's making a min-raise, which is exactly how I play. So I'm assuming we're going to be mirroring each other a little bit here. Well, he's betting a little more than half the pot, so pretty close to how I'm playing, just making it a little bit bigger. I missed completely. I'm going to let him have it. Again, King 10 could be the best hand, but out of position, I'm not really looking on the very first hand to go crazy. Now, one of the things I got to be conscious of is, obviously Adam knows a lot about how I play. So I have to be able to figure out a way to use that against him by maybe making some plays that are out of the norm for me. So you might see some things from me in this heads-up sit-and-go that you might not in some of the others that you've seen here at Poker VT.
We have ace-jack offsuit, and when we're this deep, I don't know, normally if you were to make it 60, I'd certainly raise, and it might be very possible that this is like he's getting into just what you want. I'm still going to re-raise.
Okay, well, we're going to have to at least defend here with ace-9.
Alright, well, clearly it's not ideal to be, going to a re-raise pot pre-flop position, but we have ace-jack suit, and we flop top pair, top kicker.
Well, we flop middle pair. Well, this very well could be the best hand. He doesn't have to have aces, kings, or queens to re-raise me.
And we're, at this point, if Daniel puts in a re-raise, then we're just not folding.
Well, see, this is an interesting situation. 175 bet. Now, normally he knows I would call, so I'm considering raising. The only problem with that is if I do, I'm committing myself to the pot. So I'm just going to play it a little slow and careful and show them that I got a piece of it. So I'm just going to call.
Alright, well, I'm going to make a big enough bet on the turn that it will pretty much set up a river shove. So, roughly maybe like 80% of the pot in the river. So if I bet maybe 375 here, and Daniel were to call, and it sets up a good shove on the river, it'd be 850 into like 1400.
I really feel like, there's a good chance I have the best hand here based on his bet size. He only bet 175. So either he wanted me to raise him, or he just, didn't hit the flop solid. Now he's betting 375. Well, this kid's a good player, and this is what makes this tough, is that he may put me on a drawing type hand. He may just put me on the fact that I might just be smooth calling on the flop to take it away from him. So, once again, this is a close one, and I'm going to call once again, see what he does on the river. Oh, that's a crazy, crazy sick card. If he checks, I might have to bluff all in.
I don't think he's gonna fold a worse stack like Jack Queen or Jack 10. And if I were to, he'd probably check behind with those kind of hands on the river. If he has Jack 10, then we just got really unlucky. But there's a lot more hands that he calls a river shove with than he folds. Or pardon me, there's a lot more hands that we beat than lose, and we just be missing value otherwise. A really good chance to just finish the match right, so called instantly. So pretty sure he probably has Queen Jack or King Jack.
I mean, if he's got an overpair, he can't love that card. So this is an interesting situation where if he checks, I have to decide whether or not I should bluff him with the pair of nines in the case that I might be beat, or just hope that he was bluffing. Wow, and he's betting it all. My goodness. Oh, boy. I almost want to make the call here, but for him to bet the flop, turn, and river when I called and that 10 hit, he's got to be a little bit worried about that card. He's either on a complete bluff, or he's got to have me beat. Well, this is what makes it more difficult. Playing against good players, because, normally against a, weaker player, I can make this fold real easy. I probably fold in the turn. But against a kid like Adam, I know he's capable of firing a second bullet and,